Hey, boys and girls, Cursed Curator more Lily content, and today we have another one and done. Today's episode is on Puss Gets the Boot. So, let's hop right into the description. Tom, aka Jasper, gets told that if he breaks one more thing, he's getting thrown out. So Jerry, aka Jinx, tries his best to make Jasper get the boot. Directors include Joseph Barbera and William Hanna. Writers include Gus Ariola and Joseph Barbera. Stars include William Hanna, Harry Ling, and Lasper Kendi. A nice lineup. So I must very briefly give out a trigger warning that includes some racism going on here. So, if you don't like that, then toodaloo, goodbye. Lillian Randolph would play Mammy Two Shoes. Mammy Two Shoes is a character who I believe appears in 19 cartoons from the Tom and Jerry stuff. And she eventually would disappear around, I believe, 1952 or 1953 due to protests from the NAACP. The character would be removed and no longer used ever again, at least not by Hanna-Barbera, at the very least. We would see some parodies of her later. There is a white one version of the same character, and I believe Disney actually outright uses like Mammy Two Shoes outright, which is a whole thing. You got me, don't know. So let us hop over to the actual sketch. To the actual short. I keep confusing sketch with short sometimes. It's a thing. My bad. I need some water. Ooh boy. So in the short, immediately we are shown a different version of Tom. He's a lot more competent. He is actually mogging the fuck out of Jerry. He's going sicko mode. If he really wanted to kill him, he could have done it almost immediately. And he actually tricks Jerry into running into the wall. This feels like a kind of an inverse to how we see them in the modern day, where we have Tom being rather incompetent and being overwhelmed by Jerry. But in this, it's kind of different. Now, don't get it twisted. Jerry will immediately turn the tables, which he does do, after our poor friend Tom knocks over, I believe it was a small post of sorts, and it was it was holding like flowers. I might be misremembering there. But after it falls, Mandy comes out of nowhere and tells him, as the description said, if you break one more thing, you're out. Well, of course, Jerry was listening, and he realized that he could weaponize this, and he did just that. It was a really funny sequence when we would see Tom trying his damnedest to harm Jerry, but he couldn't do it, because every time he got too close, we would see Jerry hold this, I believe it was a wine glass. He was like holding over an edge and say, hey, I dare you. I dare you to try and attack me. I'll drop this and you get your ass out of here, buddy. And that was just really funny. After that, we would see, of course, Tom try and soften the blow by adding pillows and shit around here and there. He's trying to catch all sorts of things that Jerry is trying to drop. Towards the end here, we would see Jerry realize, oh wait, hold on, there's plates. I'm gonna toss plates at this fucker. And he did that. Of course, Thomas, catching him pretty damn well. And by the time he has a massive stack, Jerry's like, all right, we got one more here, and you can't get it. Boink! He just drops it down and hits the ground, and Mammy's coming. She is coming. But before then, we would see an iconic scene that's more of a meme in the modern day, where we would see Jerry spit milk at Tom. And this is like sexual innuendo going on here, where we would see Jerry go up behind our poor boy Tom and spread his hair. That it makes it like a very certain thing, if you know what I mean. That's where the meme kind of ends. But eventually Mammy comes down and tosses his ass out. And that's kind of basically how it ends. It is a really funny time. I truly enjoy these. 9 minutes. It's not that long. It's really worth it if you want to see what's really going on. It does have the issue where it has a fucking Donald Duck issue where I cannot understand what the fuck Tom is saying, and In fairness, Tom doesn't really speak in the like much at all in the future anyway. Outside of like very rare times for like a gag. It's really rare for him to speak, which is okay. But in this one, he was talking a bit more than the huge, of course, again by the Donald Duck method, which I just hate. Let's hop right into a trivia where we end off this lovely episode. So, trivia number one. This is the first Tom and Jerry cartoon. This is factually true. Originally, the name of Tom and Jerry was Jasper and Jinx. After a successful run of the first episode of the animated series, creators Hanna and Barbera wanted to change the names of the two protagonists. For this, they organized an intra-studio competition whereby employees suggested new names for a dynamic duo. John Carr, an animator, suggested the names Tom and Jerry, and won $50 for it. At the time, Tom and Jerry was the name of a Christmas time mixed drink. Interesting. While Jerry the Mouse was quickly lost his original name of Jinx, Bill Hanna and Joe Barbera apparently held on to it for about 18 years and gave it, with a slightly different spelling, to a feline protagonist of the never famous Cat and Mouse series they created, Mr. Jinx, of Pixie and Dixie fame. And finally, in the middle of the cartoon, when Jasper holds Jinx's tail against the counter to stop him from running away, the mouse pleads in a prayer with a high-pitched squeak, but it's actually a sound of a speech that is sped up. If toned down to a lower or normal pitch, what can be heard is a lady saying in a prayer, "Now I lay me down to sleep. I hope and pray my soul he'll keep. If I should die before I wake, I hope in my soul he'll take. Amen." Yes, that does happen. It was a very lovely time. So, before I end this, I want to say that I did not think I would enjoy this particular one as much as I did, because it's the first of an amazing series. Obviously, I honestly prefer it over the Alley Cat, which is kind of weird. I actually really liked the Alley Cat, but before I drag it on any further, I'm gonna say before I head out here is that I have school and stuff, so the schedule is gonna be very weird, for the next few weeks to get adapted to stuff. But I'll be fucking fine. The meetings don't go on that long anymore, so it's cool. Anyway, see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe for more, and peace.